Hi, it's Joe Strazzeri again. I'd like to introduce you to a graphic to talk about vetting for progress, to identify where you are on the journey and commit to a shift. Commit to a shift. I know for myself, and probably for you too, the more confused or frustrated I feel, the less likely I am to make a clear, good choice. Gosh knows, in the heat of battle, when there's a fire in the corner, I'm putting it out, I can make that choice really well. But making other choices about what caused the fire, how do we prevent it in the future, etc., it's not best while I'm putting it out to make a choice. When I'm really excited and happy, or if I'm really frustrated and angry, I'm not thinking as clearly and I don't make as good of choices. When I tend to be a little more calm about things, I tend to make better choices. So if I'm identifying where I'm at in my emotional state, that's fine. But also in making decisions, financial, legal, tax, family. Am I making decisions based in a conflict area or where people are in friction? And I'm inviting other people to a conversation when that friction still is existing? And then am I having a conversation that's really about the underlying problem, or is it about the friction? And am I making decisions on fear and running away from versus decisions on and curiosity and openness, trying to go to a better answer rather than run away from a negative one? So on this graphic, you can see the more at ease you are feeling, the more at ease somebody across from you is feeling, the more at ease the relationship is, the much larger amount of options you have in front of you for results. The more you get friction up to conflict and, God forbid, toxicity, where there are a lot of things overlapping that are confusing the issue, the more you're into that conflict and toxicity, the less options are available to you for results. So if you can identify where you are or somebody you are with or together on this, and you can work more towards the left side where you started in ease versus what you get squeezed into the toxicity. On the ease side, you have better outcomes and more possibilities. On the toxicity, less possible outcomes, probably more negative. It's a great tool to use to think one time, just to put in front of somebody and say, where are we on this? Or where am I in this? And because I'm there, am I sticking myself to less quality results? Or am I willing to invest a little time to soften things up so I have more possible outcomes in front of me? Thanks.